y'all. Good morning. Good morning. What's happening, y'all? It's 950 Lounge Live on a Saturday morning. Yeah. Fall Saturday morning. Fall foliage is in the air. What's going on? You know who I beating up. The awesome, talented, never could be duplicated.
Womp, womp,
Mr. Kevin KP Pryor, aka LeBron James in Rail Game. Ted DiBiase radio. The most interesting man in radio.
Hashtags you have.
Don't get mad because I can route that off and it takes you an hour to just remember your Twitter. But any event, we broadcast live from legendary Dimension Studios, North Bronx, WR Digital Broadcasting, 1620 AM, Urban Classics in the Lehigh Valley, and of course the DSMBX app and the WRN Digital Broadcasting app. To my right, and with the back spasms, the stroke must be ain't good no more.
Really did it to you,
no.
Mr. Just the Classic Man, what's going on? Well, say hello first.
Good morning, everybody.
Big women really did it to you this weekend.
We got we have new listeners. They don't know you.
Oh,
say hello.
New listeners. Good morning, everybody.
You never know. Always be prepared.
You will learn today.
If you work at a convenience style restaurant, you might see him. And to my left, doctors, if you're out there, please. This is my brother, and I'm concerned. I don't know if he's going to make it to the holidays. You see, he can't control himself, the mannerisms. He's got a thing called Black Tourette. There's no cure.
We moving.
Black Tourette's in full effect. Rodeo, the clown prince of it, a.k.a. Dynamite Dewey.
Morning.
To the top, the homeowner, the resident Republican, make America great again, Mr. Ed Brown, Backstage Ed. And hungry in the pit. The first day I didn't drive here, and then she starved. I always call her every morning, you hungry? No, I'm good. Sugar's in this here, looking all cute. I always offer her because you want your people in prime feeling condition.
My thing is that we look on the Price is Right this morning. What's the stroll like? Like the Price is Right.
You can ask DWI. He made the purchase, but yeah. It's the kind of the bottom of Stephon Marbury shoes. So that's what's going on. Hey man, it's Saturday morning, man. We're mid-October. I know we first I gotta thank Scholar VMP, Malarange J30 for that hot introduction song. The new intro to 950 Lounge. I know you didn't hear it.
No, I didn't hear it.
You don't pay any attention because you got a disease.
Yeah. My ears were closed.
Yeah, I know. It's part of Black Tourette. It's one of the symptoms. But big shout to them for that, and they'll be here a little later. But we're home stretch, man. This presidential thing, man. Home stretch.
It's like what, 25 days?
Yeah. Right.
It's coming out. It's getting ugly now.
It's really getting ugly. Obviously, you have to be under a rock to realize that Donald Trump got sticky fingers. And I don't mean from taking money.
I don't even know why that's
I'm going to address this. I'm going to address this because I've been thinking about this.
Go ahead.
You know what? The things he says, I don't agree with. But as a man, I might have said a few of them myself. And I have to admit to that. Is it the right thing to do? No. But when guys talk. When we're amongst ourselves, we talk in a certain fashion. I don't agree with the 14-year-old and the 10-year-olds and that kind of crazy. That's ridiculous. But
that was what Trump
but there is some conversations that he's had that what I've had some of those types of conversations with people.
I've been in a lot of locker rooms and been in a lot of situations. I've never talked about raping a woman.
That's
a sexual assault. I've never said I'm going to grab her kitty. I've never said that. I might,
She said I may smell her kitty, but I ain't going to grab
only consensual. But again,
But what you hear what I'm saying?
I hear what you're saying.
There's different levels, and because of who he is now, you don't think about what you're doing. Like today, I'm saying this.
Just the man was like 56 years old.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't. Age is nothing but a number, my brother. They got things.
Go ahead, Backstage. Go ahead.
All right.
The thing is, it's not about what he said. It's just own up to it. He's not owning up to anything. He's like, oh, they lies. I didn't date.
Well, he had to own up to that because he was on video.
He owned up. He said, I apologize. I messed up. He admitted that. He admitted to that, which is I was shocked he actually admitted to something. He said, listen, he had his panel of women. He admitted to it.
Ask Ray Rice that situation. The tape changes stuff.
The reason why I say he didn't really own up to it, he said, this is locker room talk, and he keeps saying locker room talk. It's not locker room.
Then he tried to flip it on Bill, him and like Bill was meeting him at the spot, and they were gonna go attack it together.
Bill is not running for president no more. He got to understand that.
I feel bad for Billy Bush though.
Yeah,
he's done.
He was a consequence enough. He was just there. He was just there, and he's just laughing around with it.
Don't be mad. DSN got some slots for you, Billy. Don't worry about it.
He should have never.
But once again, you don't think about something like that 10 years
But that wasn't
prior.
his fault. He was just kind of going along with Trump.
He was going along with it. That was part of his job at the time, was, entertain the guy. That's what he was doing. He's a host.
That's the scary part about power, that power where individuals can really screw you up because Trump's going to walk away unscathed.
Yeah.
I think it's going to get blown out in the presidential race, but that's a whole nother thing.
Who's gonna pick up Billy Bush right now? Man was on today. He was on his way up to the top.
Yo,
now
Tariq, I think we got somebody in.
When Trump loses and then goes and get his own special media thing.
He's not hiring Billy Bush.
He's not gonna hire Billy. No, he won't.
Damn, good.
Not the burning bush.
No.
Not the burning bush.
He better call George
the
Bush.
burning bush.
Yeah.
But
George wouldn't even answer the phone on him.
Ain't
Can't
nobody
touch this.
But the whole GOP for them, boy, they falling apart like this.
Right.
No tomorrow. This
Paul
is
Ryan.
sad.
You know who
and,
I feel bad
John
for?
McCain.
I feel bad for Pence because Pence, it looks like Pence is like in the
The
dark,
Fantastic
man.
Four. Yeah, he looked like
Word. I
a
mean,
man
even
from
his
Fantastic
hair
Four.
is starting to.
He's
to
already been
fall
gray.
out.
He's
Yeah,
been
no,
gray.
it's getting faded
Well,
now.
he can get a baldy like all of us. I don't know
No.
any much. Only
I feel
person I know
bad
with
for
hair is
him.
Just, so he can join the fold. I don't feel bad for Mike Pence. You know when you see what happened? What he did out in Indiana. Yeah, I don't feel bad for
I
him.
don't feel bad for
No,
him.
Gary,
either.
Indiana, still poor, still messed up.
Yeah, well, since Michael left, yeah, it's still. Listen, Gary, I mean, that's just one part of the state. But Indiana's a mess, and that's because of him. So, listen, these people make their decisions. We'll have our next guest, and we'll talk a little bit more about that. But these people make their decisions. This is all a hustle. Just like, Rodeo, if I talked about the other hustles, you might know that better. But this is no different than that. It's just a hustle with
politics.
nice suits and ties.
Yeah.
And, that's really it. It's just the hustle.
It's really no different.
Because the reality is Hillary's no better. I mean, I'm voting for her because it's the only option, but she's no better, which makes me feel horrible that this is the only option.
It was a group I'm hearing that they wanted Barack. They were trying to get Barack to stay.
That's
another
not going to
4
happen.
years.
Can't.
You
He
heard
can't. They
about
not.
it?
You can't
Just
change.
not in the
There's no way you're gonna
Constitution.
change the Constitution in 25 days so that Barack could go
what's
ahead and stay.
Our
The
old,
only-
our old mayor did.
Well, that's mayor.
But that's local.
Black
The-
Tourette's.
That's
No,
local.
but
Come on.
still.
Well, he's trying to say
You
anything is
understand
possible
something?
with
The Senate is all Republicans. Them boys are chomping
The
at the
only
bit
way that
to
can
get him out
happen,
of there right now.
and
They
I'm-
can't wait.
The only way that can happen, and I'm not
people
too
have
sure.
something
No,
to
it had nothing
say.
to do with that. Is if there was something with the election, like for instance, in 2000 when Bush and Gore, I think
I don't want to cut you off,
Yeah.
but they saying that the Russians are going to hack into this election.
they already hacked into the election.
Well, they say
You're
get
late.
Trump to get Trump.
They hacked already.
They did it already.
When are you
Oh.
reading? You backpeling to read?
The
I
Russians
must
have
be-
been
I
all
must
up in
be on
this
D-
election.
My thing's on
WikiLeaks
DVR.
stuff,
I'm
man.
No,
sorry.
you got a
WikiLeaks.
disease,
I know
Tourette's.
DVR.
But BT. But no, so I mean, it's become an ugly situation, and I just at this point, you just got to go what you got. But I was really proud of Michelle Obama Thursday.
Yeah,
I thought Michelle Obama actually brought the election.
She's the closer.
She might drop the
She's the
mic.
closer.
Maybe she should run for election.
I
They're
think
saying-
she may do it in
she
2020.
said she does. She
I
said she
know
doesn't
she
like
doesn't-
politics.
she
She's
doesn't
not
like
going to get
politics.
into
I
it.
don't think she should
She's
do
not
that.
gonna go into
That's
it.
not her thing. That's
But
not her
that's
thing.
why they call her the closer.
She's probably
She shuts it down.
She's probably his best, Hillary's best
Surrogate.
surrogate, without
Yeah.
question, because she makes things happen. But I mean, it's something that we'll all be doing. I just still hope people go vote because people die for that.
But that's what
purpose.
they saying, that if all
Nobody's-
this going on, that Trump would determine people to go vote, and that's the way.
Well, if you don't like either candidate like myself, but you care about your future, you care about the next 20, 30 years,
Go
you need to
vote.
go vote because that Supreme Justice, three seats are on the line. So I don't care if you really don't care for Hillary, vote for that because that's the gift that keeps on giving because that's an appointment for life.
Yeah.
So,
you see yourself
lifetime
as
appointment.
Supreme Court judge?
no.
No,
them judge guys-
yes, I could. Yo, that's.
I could see
I
myself.
would love that
Veto.
job. I would love that job. No, it's not a veto. I would love that job. You
Justin,
know why? I'm gonna tell you
they
why I
just
love
make
that
3
job.
phone
Parking
calls.
space.
They just make 3 phone calls to a couple of these local bars and you're done. And that's it. So
What?
rodeo, don't even Supreme Court of your house. You just don't worry about.
No, but I'm saying
lay the
if-
gavel
if-
down.
If I was on that path, my life would be different.
Would
But-
it?
Yeah, it would definitely.
Really?
be
Why,
different.
how different?
Because you
I
have to
mean, you're a
think about-
successful individual.
It's not
college degree.
about the college degree, but yes, even still, you live a different lifestyle when you're going into some type of politics.
Do you
'cause
really?
You do.
Do you really?
Donald
don't
Trump,
believe that.
Look at the way Donald Trump's living right now. If he knew,
Yeah, look at Donald Trump
let
living.
me finish. If he knew 10 years ago
That he was
that
gonna run for
he
president?
was going to be running for president,
He would
I would
dictate-
honestly think you wouldn't be this reckless, this dumb.
You don't think that he had this game plan 10 years ago?
No,
I
he
don't-
did have the game plan. Remember, he was supposed to
He
run
mentioned this
originally.
back in '89 that
Yeah,
he
was supposed
wanted to run for
originally,
president.
But then
So
he
this
backed out.
Right,
nobody,
he backed out, but then
nobody.
remember, he backed out, and maybe he said at that point, you know what? I'm not going to.
Josh, he talks about Muslims like and building a wall. He's reckless now.
Everybody's reckless. Who's not reckless? Hillary's reckless.
But you mentioned he wouldn't be as reckless if he knew what he was doing. Nobody wakes up tomorrow and goes. But I think 10 years ago, he was all a game plan.
He was reckless way before 10 years.
I think people already had. I don't think people wake. I think Hillary had this plan when Bill got elected. I'm gonna be president one day. Remember, people always make the joke that Hillary was really running the White House while Bill was screwing everybody. That was the running joke back in the early '90s. I don't think
now the joke is on us.
I don't think you just wake up one morning and say I want to become president, because you got to have an army of people that are willing to support that situation. Like Obama. Obama just is a situation that was probably a phenomenon because nobody really saw a black president, and this guy came out the blue, but he was exceptional.
Exactly.
Because you see all the stuff coming out about Hillary and Trump. And they can find about this guy that he went to a radical church,
and
a
he
minister,
smoked some weed here and there.
And he smoked some weed, yeah. Big. So I'm just telling you how clean he was.
But once again, he might have had. That's what I'm trying to say. He might have had those aspirations to say, you know what? Maybe I can run for presidency. Wow, look, I'm a senator. Maybe my next step is the presidency.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I need to keep my life nice, clean cut. Have my kids clean cut. And this way, when they go dig for that dirt, when they go dig for those things, they're not going to find it because it's not there.
I'm sorry, I disagree with that because it's all about your character in general. If you're going to be a person that you're going to be an upstanding person to anybody that you're going to be with and also in your family, that's how you're going to be. You know, it doesn't matter if you're going to go and run for presidency or anything else. You never know. That's just something that may pop up later on. But if you keep yourself honest and open and do everything that you're supposed to do and be clean cut, there's nothing
look at Ed, clean cut. It's going to be a phone call. Oh, is Ed talking on that? I got something for clean cut.
Ed like a banker right there.
The clean cut guy.
But, so can I get a little light little theme music? I want to say something. Can I get a little music? I get a little, just something. Give me
another
something light.
hashtag?
No, just you need to just take one of these, all right? Give me a little theme. I want to talk about the guests we got today because we got a 3-hour show today. We got some people in the building. I got somebody in the building. I'm like excited for you to see. Come all the way from the West Coast. Where that theme, sure? Come on, help me out, baby. Come on. Keep me mobile. Okay, lower that. Yeah, that's good. Lower that a little bit. Lower that a little bit. That's what I'm talking about. All the way from Las Vegas, Nevada. Based out of New Jersey, but she's bi-coastal, so time is not an issue to her. From the Guy Dawson Show and BR Connection, my homie, my partner, Miss Raquel Sharper's in the building.
And she's a window shopper.
She actually shops. She actually breaks into the stores.
Brick Jersey.
No, but Brick City. From Scholar VMP, artist extraordinaire, clothing designer, Miss Mala Raines is in the building. Along with the homie J30 who brought me this hat. Big shout to my man J30. I'm rocking it for you because I'm so you're not a net family.
And he's a window shopper.
Wrapping up the show in the 3rd hour, entertainment business, runs the gospel game, marketing extraordinaire, Mr. Andre Mullen, CEO.
And I'm not going to say nothing about him.
Yeah, because he'll bury you.
Man.
Well, I don't know, that's the gospel music. I ain't even preaching. That's another joke.
Backslider.
I vote you. Thank you.
You welcome.
The remix will not be on. So we're going to take a quick break. We're going to bring Raquel into the conversation. We'll keep it going. We'll talk about everything. A little political, a little Vegas. Maybe talk about Adrian Bronner trying to kill himself.
The money team.
It's not